love the sound of this bike. When it comes on song, it sounds so lovely. A lot of people doing gardening today. Can respect it. Not for me. I have to become friendly. I'm so fucking immature, but I just love it. I think it's brilliant. I think we go left here to Skegness, which is where I went yesterday. I had a lovely time, although I didn't go in arcades and that because it was way too busy for me. Like, anxiety was just like, yeah, well ramped up. I was like in protect mode, which was a shame, but it is what it is. Huh, Y9, that's like mine, Y4. Landmark. Oh yeah, remember this? Yeah, that's a good, see, I'm very visual, so I remember shit like that. Whee! Bit of a crotch dinger there, mate. What was that, a Corvette? I think that was a Corvette. He's leaving us. See you later, brother. Bloody tractor. Oh well. Lovely view, so I don't really mind too much. Didn't really fancy doing my braking on a white line or massive acceleration. Massive compression. Yeah, no worries at all. Free. Some people might notice I don't look down on my speedo much. I have a little nosy to have a look at the speed, but I don't look at the rev counter because I could tell by ear. Like, I've not bounced off the limiter yet, not once, but I can just tell by ear. Fuck off. Because I had like 10 years of doing that. On motocross bikes that have no rev counter, so you know, I wasn't constantly pinging it off the rev counter on a motocross bike, so no reason why I'd do it on a road bike. Hectic. Oh, what way do I go now? Oh no. Oh, I think we'll go this way. Is that right? No idea. Oh no. Yeah, we just need to do a quick little U-turn. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I went straight on here. Yeah, I've completely forgot about that. So I went completely the wrong way to get back to it, but I know I can get back to it. Fucking have some of that. I don't know how fast that's going. Oh, mate. Hectic, right. Yeah, innit? Oh, okay, so we want to go to N. Ormsby. You know something that makes me laugh, right? Is that when I was at school, the teachers would tell me, because I was dyslexic, but I never knew I was dyslexic. I just didn't understand what I needed to do. Anyway, like, I failed everything. I didn't even turn up to take the fucking exams. I was working that day. Like, I was earning my 50 quid a day, thank you, on building sites. So fuck your exams. But yeah, like, I never got a passing grade in English. You know, I don't think I probably could pass it now. But the point of this story is that during the first lockdown, me and my brother needed something to do, so we wrote a book. And how that come about was, the story was, I was severely depressed on my sofa, just like, fuck me, man, I can't deal with this shit, this is bollocks. Because I knew from the start that it was bollocks, and, you know, it wouldn't help, and the government were just overreaching, and, you know, all of this political shit. Me and my family knew it as bollocks. Like, we're smart. Like, you know, that's why none of us had the fucking, you know, forcible in ya. Do you know what I mean? We didn't take the government still for a free fucking pizza to have the, because we're not dumb. Anyway, I always wanted to write a book. I don't know why, it's just something I've always wanted to do. And I was like, perfect opportunity, got loads of time, need to like fill in a few months. So me and my brother got to work writing the book. 8 hours a day we was on the phone for, talking about storylines, characters, plots, etc, etc. And after 6 months we had the book finished. Now, it's not a book as in traditional book, because like the humour's really fucked up in it, because me and my brother are both fucked in the head anyway. But in the army you have to have a dark sense of humour. Like, it's quite bad sometimes, but you know, we I got all the artwork sorted for it, and after a few phone calls from this chap in America land, we got it published. And the main aim was never to try and sell it and make money out of it. Just wanted to write a book, just to prove to myself that I could. And you know, my book and my brother's book, I say my book just, you know, it's not to confuse people, but we both worked on it and we both hold 50-50 credits on it. On the copyright we're both listed as authors, because we are, you know, we equally share it 50-50, right? But what was I going to say? Oh yes, but our book is like one of the only ones on the market, because our book's honest, right? You look at all the other books on the market and they're all perfect spelling, perfect, you know, they paid someone to go through a sort of fine-tooth comb and pick out all the spelling mistakes and shit. And I said no. I said we're not doing that, and my brother agreed, because we don't want to lie to the public and say that we're perfect, because we're not fucking perfect, we make mistakes. So that's why we left the spelling mistakes in there and the grammar errors in there. So, you know, to show we are human and we're not trying to bullshit people. Like, fuck all of that shit. But yeah, mine on my brother's book is the most honest book that is on the UK. Mine on my brother's book is the most honest book on Amazon, because we haven't lied. We haven't tried to make something perfect when it was imperfect. You know, we just wanted to present it how it was, warts and all. You know, we're not perfect. We're not trying to tell people we're great fucking authors. We're just two dudes that have a sick sense of humour that wanted to accomplish a goal. Simple as, and we've done that. And you know, I'm very, very proud of myself and my brother for being able to you know, come up with an actual book, an actual storyline, actual characters. Like, okay, the main two characters are derived from my brother and myself. You know, what do you do when you have no ideas? You start with what you know. So we even threw in like we took some real scenarios that me and my brother had been in when we was in the army, and incorporated it into the book, and then embellished some of it. So then, you know, it's not an actual true story. It is kind of like, it's based on a true story, but it's also made up just for like comical factor. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. But you won't find another book like ours on Amazon for sale ever, because everyone thinks that they've got to be all perfect and that. And you know, the way I see it and my brother see it is, it's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to be the different, because we've always been different. Like, in society, we've always been different. You know, we've never got on or agreed with society. So let's stand out in this way too, you know, and we have.